Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to this joyous occasion, a beautiful fall day. And please remember to silence your phones during this event. I'm Rick Van Kooten, Executive Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences here at Indiana University, and I'm delighted to welcome you, your family and friends today as you are formally inducted into the College of Arts and Sciences here at Indiana University. The scarves on your chairs are a gift to you and are part of the ceremony, so keep yours handy. You'll need it later in the program. Recommend not putting it on, it'll be too warm. Before we begin, I wanted to acknowledge that Indiana University stands on the ancestral lands of the Miami, Potawatomi, Delaware, and Shawnee people. We honor their history and the enduring impact of their cultures. So we're proud to gather this afternoon to celebrate your arrival in the college, making this moment a very impactful one. Because we know that you're embarking on one of the most transformative journeys of your life, we are assembled here with some of the pomp and circumstance that will also mark that day in the future when you graduate. I hope that when that time comes, you've come full circle, and this day will remain as a happy memory, an exciting moment of initiation. In between those two moments, your life horizon will expand in tremendously meaningful ways. As we begin, let's first take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude. We know that success is a shared accomplishment, the result of collaboration and perseverance. I know that your family, friends, and mentors have supported you and made sacrifices to help you get here today. We thank them for all that they did to prepare you and for entrusting us with your university education. So as college scholars, so the students, let's begin by standing up together. So all the students, please stand. And for those family and friends here, and for those who are not able to join, please turn around or towards your parents and friends and give them a big round of applause. Please be seated. Now let's think for a moment about the students in this room, this 2024 cohort. You're going to travel some amazing pathways together over the next few years. You're an extraordinarily accomplished group among the top high school students in this country and beyond. To arrive here as first-year scholars, you are recognized for your record of achievement, academic potential, and passion for learning. You are highly motivated and intellectually curious. And we are honored and humbled to welcome you here. Now that you're setting out on your college career, talented and accomplished undergraduates pursuing expertise in the various disciplines of the college in the natural sciences, social sciences, arts, humanities, and languages. You saw the amazing intellectual diversity of all those banners that are in the foyer representing each department. It is this intellectual breadth and depth that I am proud and protective of. It is the strength of the College of Arts and Sciences. Let's take a moment to look at the stats of this class. The group of you starting this fall come from 88 of the 92 counties in the state of Indiana. You ride from 40 states from across the US and represent 22 additional countries. Your average high school GPA was 3.75. The youngest of you is 16 years old and the oldest 49. And remarkably, there are 6 sets of twins amongst you this year. You comprise close to 1/3 of the incoming IU Bloomington freshman class and will no doubt have a huge impact across our entire campus. And once again, yours is the most diverse incoming class ever, with students from underrepresented minorities representing close to 1/4 of this incoming class, up by 40% from last year. So congratulations to all of you. We know you'll bring vitality, energy, and creativity to the college. You will teach us as we teach you. I'd also like to welcome the college deans and faculty members who are on stage with me today. One of the reasons we gather here is to help you connect with others, including the chairs of your department or directors of areas, many of whom are on stage today. You can meet them after the ceremony as well in the foyer. Among us today are the deans of the 3 college schools, represented by the banners at the back as well. First, Peg Feynman, Dean of the Eskenazi School of Art, Architecture, and Design, where students work with experienced creators, developing their own talents while exploring the power of art and design. John Ciccari, Dean of the Hamilton Lewis School of International and Global Affairs, where language and culture courses increase our knowledge of the world, preparing students for international leadership. And finally, David Tolchinsky, Dean of the Media School, where students hone the skills required for 21st century careers in media technology and management. Some of you will complete your majors in one of the college schools, and others will pursue minors or take classes in the 3 college schools that bring enrichment to your other interests. Within the core college, you'll learn degrees to prepare for careers in everything from astronomy to biology, cognitive science, theater and drama, literature, economics, religious studies, philosophy, sociology, creative writing, French and Italian, chemistry, psychology, neuroscience, and that's just a start to the true breadth of the College of Arts and Science. It's the beating heart of our internationally renowned Research One University. Now, for over 200 years, that's how old Indiana University is. Essentially, Indiana University at the beginning was the college in terms of the disciplines taught. It has continuously evolved as a dynamic place where ideas are explored, creativity encouraged, and ambitions and dreams fulfilled. There are 225 academic programs and more than 2,000 courses available to you in the College of Arts and Sciences. I know that that is like a staggering and daunting number of choices, and indeed we know from conversations with students that the sheer number of opportunities available can make it difficult to know where to begin, or they may feel lost because of the size of the college. And so we aim to create departments, again, a lot of the department chairs are up here today, that function as thriving communities. They're your homes, smaller pockets of tight-knit academic family to make the enormity of the college and the campus manageable. Each college department works to provide a secure base to make your experience here accessible and welcoming. There are places where you'll meet your mentors and make long-lasting friends. You've joined us as new students at a very exciting time as well. We're proud of something that we call in the college that we've been working on for the past number of years called the Integrated Undergrad Experience. That is components that actually have been adopted campus-wide via the strategic plan that we'll continue implementing over the next years while you're here. At the heart of this initiative is a holistic and ambitious vision to help each and every one of you connect the dots between your studies in the college and the pursuit of a fulfilling career and a meaningful life. It starts by providing a life design framework as a structured and flexible tool for helping you intentionally design your undergraduate experience and lives and careers beyond IU that may also include academic or professional graduate school. So be aware that about 40% of college students change their major or add an additional major before they graduate. In fact, our student speaker will talk exactly about that as a double major. You're free to explore, to deepen your knowledge in a chosen field, discover hybrid possibilities, or perhaps design a path that includes adding that major or 1 or 2 other minors. I urge you to be open to these possibilities. You might even complete an accelerated master's program, or AMP. That means completing a bachelor's and master's degree in just 5 years, the accelerated. So essentially, it's a 4+1. The 4 is here in the college. The 1 is either in the college or in one of the professional schools. Is it your junior or senior year, you start taking graduate level courses to allow what is usually a 2-year master's program to do in 1. So if you're doing that, make sure you talk to your academic advisor because you have to make that decision by essentially about your sophomore year. So think about it as a freshman, but also take action if you are interested in your sophomore year. We're also working on better integrating the deep institutional knowledge honed by your academic advisors, tightly coordinated with career counselors in our Walter Center for Career Achievement, so that they each know of your interests and of your sometimes nonlinear plans that change as you evolve. Visit them early in your very first year and often. They know how to help you chart your course. They'll prepare you for career fairs, resume writing, and job applications. They'll also help you explore career options, land your first job, or gain admission to grad school, law school, or medical school. As freshmen, you can be part of our SURE program, stands for Arts and Sciences Undergrad Research Experience, starting your very first year. This is not only in the STEM fields, but it's somewhat unique that it also includes social science and humanities. Although only a subset of you will become researchers, we should all appreciate how research works and trust evidence-based conclusions as you become functional members of society. A key component of our Student Success Initiative is a promise to provide opportunities for immersive educational and high-impact experience, such as internships, work in archives, continued undergrad research beyond your first year, and or study abroad. I use number 6 in all the US for the number of students that go abroad to do their studies. So things are set up to allow you to do that with a lot of flexibility. And where you can actually take those courses and enhance those trips via language and culture courses in the college. It's these additional opportunities that we continually hear from college alumni that truly changed their lives and may very likely change yours. However, throughout all that we do, diversity is one of our core values, and belonging here belongs to everyone. You'll find that you're part of a community of faculty, undergrads, and graduate students from a wide range of cultural backgrounds. Each person with their unique capabilities matters here. Each contributes to the education that you'll receive. Together, this community will broaden your awareness, introduce you to a wide variety of ideas, and equip you with the skills you need to thrive in a complicated and ever-changing world. Take time to enjoy extracurricular activities too, through the dozens of clubs and cultural centers on campus, as a volunteer in the local community, at special events in your department, or during the drama of nail-biting Hoosier sporting events. And there's this: whatever degree you're pursuing, you'll be gaining and honing transferable skills, including the ability to maintain a lifetime of learning. The world is such a place that you're not being trained for one thing. Jobs will exist today that won't in the future, and there are jobs that don't exist today that will in the future. You'll develop the capacity to tackle some of the biggest challenges in the world today. Someday you may meet one another as IU alumni too. There are an astounding 170,000 living alumni from the college. I know this all may sound exciting and potentially overwhelming, so take a deep breath. And remember too, the importance of pacing yourself, resting, and having fun. Remind yourselves of 3 affirmations in the college. Be kind to yourself. Take care of each other. And very important, study what you love. Now it's my pleasure to introduce you to someone already on this path, our student speaker, Camila Cantu, a senior majoring in human biology, community health, and Spanish. She will share some of her own college story today. So please welcome Camila Cantu.
Thank you, Dean Van Kooten, and good afternoon, students, family, friends, faculty, and staff. My name is Camila Cantu, and I am a senior studying human biology and community health. It is an honor to welcome the class of 2028 to the College of Arts and Sciences. First and foremost, I want to congratulate all of you for making it here, as it is no small accomplishment. As direct admits into the College of Arts and Sciences, I understand the immense hard work and dedication it took to reach this point. And you should all be incredibly proud of what you've accomplished. Today marks the beginning of an amazing adventure and a once-in-a-lifetime experience that will truly fly by. Standing here as a senior, it's hard to believe that just a few years ago, I was sitting where you are now. Excited to be more independent, live in the dorms, and meet new people. Nervous about being away from home and family, or maybe you were excited about that too, and eager to start this new chapter of your life. As I look back on my journey here, I realize how all of the experiences I've had have shaped me in ways I've never imagined. I came into my freshman year asking myself if there was a specific major or a correct major that I should take, especially since I wanted to attend medical school after graduating. I looked into the biology program, but quickly realized that that was not the program for me. So after meeting with the college advisor, I discovered the human biology major. This offered a combination of the sciences in addition to the social and cultural components as well. This allowed me to gain a more holistic approach. Through the classes I have taken, I have found my true academic interests and passions for what I want to pursue later in life. One of my favorite courses that I have taken here is actually through the Human Bio program, titled Human Gestation and Prenatal Care. This course combined both science and public health as we learned about the biological aspects of pregnancy, in addition to the maternal mortality health crisis actively ongoing here in the state of Indiana. I was fortunate enough to be enrolled in the honors section of this course, which allowed me to build a close relationship with my professor, Dr. Bernstein. Since then, she has played a crucial role in helping me become more professionally and academically prepared. She not only connected me with a local nonprofit, where I'm now entering my second year as an intern, but also offered me the opportunity to serve as her teaching assistant for a biology class. I urge you all to take the time to get to know your professors. Something as simple as staying after class to introduce yourself or attending their office hours can make a significant difference. Building those relationships can open doors and provide you with guidance that will help you later on. This course also sparked a deeper interest in medicine for me, so I began a search for physicians that I could shadow to see if that was something I actually wanted to do. Even though I had no personal connections to physicians, I ended up reaching out to my mom's own doctor to see if that would be an opportunity. I've now been shadowing her for the past year and have seen surreal things that I never thought I would encounter during my undergraduate years. One thing I've learned is that as a student, especially an IU student, professionals in your desired field are eager to help you and share their passions with you. So don't hesitate to reach out, even as strangers, for guidance and opportunities. Many times, these connections are how you'll discover valuable moments that can help shape your future. This course also opened my eyes to a field I hadn't really explored before, which was public health. A cool thing about the college is that it allows the students to have the flexibility and the choice to pursue other academic interests as well. I was immediately drawn into this field and its aspects of public health, so wanting to learn more, I took an Introductory to Public Health course. In this course, I conducted a project on the disparities that exist for marginalized communities in accessing healthcare services. More specifically, I analyzed the types of barriers that the Hispanic community encounters, most of which are language and cultural differences between patients and providers. As a daughter of Mexican immigrants and a native Spanish speaker, I felt a deep personal connection to this issue, and it reinforced my commitment to supporting the Hispanic population throughout my entire career. Shortly after, I received a scholarship to take a medical interpreting course, and I became a Spanish interpreter at a free clinic. In this role, I have been able to experience firsthand how these barriers continue to increase the gap in access to healthcare for these populations, which has given me the perseverance and dedication to continue my path in applying to medical school. So, as I reflect as the person I was 3 years ago, at the time, I felt like I was just following a specific formula or checking boxes off of a checklist. However, through the courses and organizations I have been involved in throughout my time here, I have come to discover my true passions and the issues I hope to tackle in the future. I know it might feel like you need to have your entire life mapped out right now. I thought that too, but trust me, at some point throughout your time here, you'll likely change your mind about your major, your minor, or even the profession you want to pursue. Your journey may not be linear, and that's completely okay. And before I leave you all today, I want to provide you with some tips and tricks I wish someone had shared with me as I began this adventure. Does everyone have their paper and pencil ready? All right, my first tip is to be your own biggest advocate. The shift in responsibilities from high school to college is very different, so it's important that you find strategies that help you stay organized and on top of your commitments. Although it may feel a little bit intimidating at first, attending involvement fairs and going to call-out meetings is a great first step in finding things that interest you. But don't forget, you're not alone in this journey, and there are many programs that are implemented just to help you succeed. From advisors to career coaches at the Walter Center for Career Achievement, you can get help on anything, like creating your resume or applying to grad school. You should totally give them a visit. And make sure you're taking advantage of all of these resources. Next, don't be afraid to talk to people in your classes. Especially in your first year, everyone is going through all of this for the first time too. In the past week, someone in your class probably wandered into the wrong building or couldn't find their class despite having passed it already 5 times. And for the people who are directionally challenged like me, that may still happen to them 4 years later. But it's important to create those connections with your classmates, as it will help you later if you need to miss a class or have a quick question about an assignment. Who knows, they may even become your new best friend or your next roommate. And my final and biggest piece of advice for all of you is to simply enjoy your time here. Yes, college will bring its share of stressful moments, but these 4 years will be over in the blink of an eye. Don't take yourself too seriously, and remember, a bad exam grade isn't the end of the world. While it's important to stay focused on your academics, please don't stop going to class, find hobbies you love, and take time to enjoy everything Bloomington has to offer. It truly is a beautiful campus, and believe me when I say you made the right choice between here and the school up north, if you know what I mean. We are so incredibly grateful to have you with us, so embrace every moment, cherish the friendships you'll make, and don't forget to have fun along the way. Your time at IU and at the college will shape you in ways you can't yet imagine. So thank you and welcome, Hoosiers.
Thank you, Camila. Your persistence, passion for learning, and your desire to study and serve others is truly inspiring. College is an ideal place to acquire the 5 foundational skills described at the end of your brochure that was handed out. They cross the work-life divide and are applicable in all situations. As the skills most sought after by employers, they give you flexibility. No matter where you go or what you do, they will sustain and empower you. And they'll help you assimilate to new careers, ones that don't even exist today, as I said before. During our ceremony, we'll ask you to pledge and incorporate those skills into your intellectual and civic lives. Acquiring and calling upon them is a deep-rooted way to remind yourself of core values, setting yourself up for lifelong resilience and personal fulfillment. And now I'd like to introduce Peg Feynman, the founding dean of the SNI School of Art, Architecture, and Design. Dean Feynman holds degrees in fine arts from Indiana University, yay, and Yale University. And today she will preside over the College Pledge. Please join me in welcoming Dean Feynman.
Thank you so much, Rick. I am truly honored to be asked to lead you in the College Pledge. As Rick mentioned, I too am a graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences some years ago, and I am so pleased to have the opportunity to play a role in celebrating the next generation of college scholars at my alma mater. Would all the direct admit scholars please stand, holding your scarves for the pledge? We are so proud to induct you into the Indiana University College of Arts and Sciences. Together, we advance the time-honored legacy of a liberal arts education. We aspire to prepare ourselves to be leaders and to benefit our state, our nation, and our world. As we welcome you into the college's renowned teaching and learning community, will you pledge to question critically, think logically, communicate clearly, act creatively, and live ethically in every aspect of your life now and in the future? Please signal your assent by saying, "I will." And now, Executive Dean Van Kooten, will you please induct the 2024 Direct Admit Scholars into the College of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, Dean Feynman. Please remain standing, don't sit down yet. As Executive Dean, I proclaim that you are now inducted into the Indiana University College of Arts and Sciences. You can now proudly put on your scarves. That looks weird. So a big round of applause for our new inductees. So we do the same thing for new faculty that actually started this year, and we did that last year. Last week. And they're a little bit different scarves, but the same deal. They have them all through their careers here. So use them as proud mementos. Congratulations, and I really hope you wear the scarves in appropriate weather. We're not expecting you to wear them on the way back home or to your dorms, or hold it high at sporting events to show your college spirit. Each time you put it on, take pride in the confidence that we have in you. Consider the scarf to represent encouragement. Think of it as a warm hug from people who care about you and believe in you. Please be seated. Before we leave, I'd like to thank James Walton from the IU Organ Department in the Jacobs School of Music. Thank you, James, for playing so beautifully. And be aware of that, is that the Jacobs School of Music is essentially ranked number 1, number 2 in the US. It sometimes bops around. But it's a world-class institution. And so when you have music at events like this, it is absolutely at a higher level, including like the band that they have at basketball games. Benefit from all the great music that you'll hear in your next 4 years. And thanks all of you, to students, families, friends, and faculty for being here this afternoon. Thanks to our ASL interpreters, and please continue to celebrate by having your photo taken in front of the departmental banners out in the foyer outside immediately after our ceremony concludes. So once again, congratulations, college scholars. As we set forth on this grand adventure together, I wish you an inspiring, challenging, and rewarding journey. Let's all begin by enjoying this spectacular September weekend. Thank you very much. So everyone, please stand and remain standing for the recessional. But before, okay, everybody, and then all parents, friends, mentors, a round of applause for our new college students. Remain standing for the recessional, and parents and friends in the audience, once the faculty members have left the stage, and our amazing students will then follow them. And then please give a big round of applause as they exit, the students. So once they've exited the auditorium, you may follow them through the main doors behind you. So thank you very much for coming this afternoon. Thank you.